Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Sunday El Jefe live show. As you saw today, we're just doing a standard, like, random Q&A kind of a thing. Just keeping it chill. Been having a lot of stuff going on in real life that's been keeping me from being able to, like, get content out and be able to, like, set up the live stream reviews and stuff. So that's what's been going on. So I figured, we'd jump on and just kind of hang out and chill out and not do anything too crazy. Still a couple topics that I do want to talk about, though, a couple of audio related things, so that we'll jump into here in just a sec. But yeah, just really quick, just want to say what's up to everybody who slid through early. Got a message earlier from my guy Barry. He's dealing with some family stuff, so he's not going to be in the chat today, but huge shout out to him. Hashtag salute to my guy Barry for letting me know what was going on and what time it was. Saw my guy came in here, Trevin came in here super early. Also, congrats on the 150K. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Holla at your boy coming through. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Digital slang in the stang. What's good? What's going on, bro? Jimmy Fire Dragon, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. I think we got Presto Tech Reviews. What's going on? Steve DJ Destiny. What's up, man? Shout out to the UK. Appreciate you coming through. Always, man. Let's see here. Hope this goes without a hitch. I hope so too. That's also another reason why I didn't want to put anything crucial, like business wise, on today's stream, because we've been having problems, man. It's not just me. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a sec. My brother is also a streamer, my brother who also lives here in this house, and we've been having a lot of problems getting streams out, a lot of technical issues, and a lot of that has to do with Comcast. So we'll talk about that in just a sec. But hey, we got Tal Macho. What's up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. The Real Mrs. Jones. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. Sean, what up, man? Karen Marie. Good to see you. Appreciate y'all coming through. Seriously, appreciate you. But yeah, Hector, what's going on, man? I appreciate that. Let's see. Any review of the new Nothing? I was going to talk about that here in just a sec. I'll talk about the Nothing earbuds. But yeah, so happy to see everybody coming through, man. Like I said, I know you guys could be doing anything on a Sunday, especially on a nice Sunday. I don't know where you guys are located, but I'm here in the Bay Area and it is absolutely beautiful today. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I think we're at 77 degrees today. So it is a perfect California day right now outside, but I'm in here doing my thing. So so that's what's going on, man. That's what's going on. But yes, I appreciate you guys coming through, man. Let's see here. Where are we at? Hey, Lagoshi Beast, have you tried the Momentum Sport Buds? I've been using those probably for the past 3.5, probably 4 weeks now. Excellent earbuds. I was supposed to have a review out on those already. There's reasons why that hasn't happened. Nothing to do with the earbuds, everything to do with my ears. So yeah, Comcast is definitely the enemy, 100%. As soon as we can find something better in this neighborhood, unfortunately, they seem to have kind of a monopoly in this neighborhood. So that's the sad part. But as soon as somebody comes through and lays down fiber in this neighborhood, I am gone. So as soon as that happens, Mo Cash, what's up, man? Good to see you. But yeah, so that's sort of what's been going on. But let me. So one of the things that, like, the internet issues that we've been having mostly, last week for me was an audio problem, and that was actually OBS. So after the stream ended, because or not last week, but like 2 weeks ago, after that stream had ended, because I had to end it, the audio totally died, and after I cut the stream, it was OBS. OBS had actually crashed. Even though my video was still coming through, the audio was completely gone. So I would have had to restart the entire stream anyway, and that's what would have happened. So it's like, oh, all right. So it happens. But the other issue that we've been having too is there's been a couple streams when I've gone back and watched replays where I'll notice that, like, my the stream quality will just go all the way down to, like, where I look super granulated, it looks all messed up, and then it'll come back. And that'll happen to, like, my brother as well, where he'll drop a bunch of frames and we're, like, trying to figure out what's going on. So we actually had a Comcast technician out a couple of weeks ago, because I wanted him to, because my cable was out, like the actual cable for, like, TV was no longer working. So I assumed either the box was bad or something was going on. So he came in, he replaced a bunch of equipment, but while he was going through troubleshooting everything, come to find out that it's not he replaced the equipment anyway, but it wasn't the equipment in the house that's the problem. The issue is that this neighborhood, the connection that's going from wherever the line comes from, the box or wherever, or the pole coming to the house, that connection is bad. So at some point they have to send, like, an actual crew out to, like, actually rewire this neighborhood. So until whenever that happens, we're going to be having problems, because he's even showing me, like, on his testing equipment and all that stuff, how the connection was, like, intermittent. And he was like, yeah, this is why you're not getting good. Like, we're getting good download speeds, but our upload speeds are just terrible. And to stream, you want to have minimum somewhere between 5 and 10 megs going up. We're supposed to be having 40. And most of the time we'll get somewhere between 20 and 30, but for whatever reason at random, it'll just drop to 0, just out of nowhere. And it's just like so here's the thing. Most people, when they're paying for internet, they don't care about upload speeds because most people aren't content creators. So to them, upload speeds don't really matter. All they care about is getting as much download speed as they can for streaming, for all that stuff. But it's like, there are some of us who need that upload speed. If you're uploading videos, if you're, doing live streams, then you need that bandwidth. So it really sucks because, when you go to shop for like internet, all they ever tell you is download speeds. Like, I don't give a F about download speeds. Tell me what your upload speed is. Like, that's what I need to know. So that's the downside for living like in an older neighborhood. Like, all the construction in this area is all like 1950s. So everything's just very old school and it hasn't been modernized. So it is what it is. But that's what's been going on, man, which really sucks. But I mean, there's really not much I can do about it until somebody else comes in and actually, actually lays either additional fiber to give Comcast some actual competition, because I don't think there is any competition in this neighborhood right now, which really, really sucks. So it's like, yeah, so I've been checking with everything else and it happens, it happens. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, there's other places like in the Bay Area that actually have access to different fiber internets, from whether it's AT&T, whether it's Sonic. There's a bunch of different companies out here, but it's very much neighborhood by neighborhood. It isn't like a whole city is covered. You know what I mean? So I just happen to live in a neighborhood that does not have fiber. So yeah, it's not much I can do about that. Yo, what up, Evan? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you coming through. But yeah, so that's kind of how it goes, man. And it kind of sucks, but there really isn't much that I can do. You know what I mean? At least not at this time. Yo, Sean, what's up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. But yeah, so that's sort of what's been going on, which really sucks, man. So at some point, it's either, because it's going to be either one of two things. Either one, because I don't want to move. I tell you that much. I don't want to move. But that's going to be one of those things that at some point, if we ever do decide to move, that we're going to really have to make sure that wherever we go has access to fiber internet. Because yeah, this monopoly that Comcast has, and the fact that they're not even upgrading their equipment here, yeah, not good, man. No, it's not good. But yeah, so that's sort of what was going on, man. But the other thing that I wanted to talk about too, let me see if I can bring it up here really quick. So let's jump over to this. Boom. All right. So jump over to that really quick. So yeah, so basically somebody earlier had mentioned whether or not I was going to do a review of the Nothing earbuds that, dropped last week. So Nothing, they actually came out with a Nothing Ear, which to me feels like, why are we going backwards in naming? Because we had the Nothing Ear 1 and then we had the Nothing Ear 2, and now we're going back to the Nothing Ear. Like, all right, man. It's a little confusing, but it is what it is. So, but they did drop these last week, and it seems like everybody and their mama got their hands on them except for me. And I was like, all right. So I put out a tweet, and I tweeted at Nothing. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm excited for these earbuds. Sadly, I didn't get them. I did order them though. And they say estimated shipping date, 22nd of April, which is tomorrow. So I'm hoping at some point they will arrive sometime next week, hopefully. I didn't order the Ear A. Those are the $99 ones. I actually ordered the Ear, which are like $150. So we'll see how this plays out. So I will be doing some coverage on these, but yeah, for whatever reason, Nothing, they literally, bro, I know so many people that got, all the colors, they got both models, and I'm like, I couldn't even get one. Like, so I don't know what happened, man. Somebody dropped the ball somewhere. I'm assuming, even dude from Nothing, like on Twitter, actually DM'd me, and he was like, hey, you should have been in on this. I don't know what's going on. So it happens, man. So, but yeah, so these are the ones that just came out. So yeah, I'll definitely be having some coverage on them, because people were already asking me. Like, I had a bunch of people in my comments like, yo, when are you going to drop your video? Everybody's dropping their videos on these. I'm like, I don't even have them, bro. So, and I would have done it, like, you guys know, so here's the thing, right? So a little bit of history, a little bit of backlog. When the Nothing Ear 1 came out, I got them. They were super overhyped, and they were hot trash in my personal opinion. And I said as much on multiple streams in multiple different ways. I said as much. And then when the Nothing Ear 2 came out, and thankfully Nothing actually listened to the community and took a lot of feedback, did it the right way, teamed up with the right people. And that when the Nothing Ear 2 dropped, they were legit. The sound quality is on point. The noise cancellation is on point. So I think the major drawback on the Nothing Ear 2 was the lower, like the battery life wasn't super, super long, but it is what it is. So, but they got all the fundamentals right. So I was like, you know what, this is great. And I gave them a glowing review. The review is up on my channel for anybody who's wondering. So that's why I was kind of surprised. I'm like, wow, all right, I guess it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying these out whenever they do arrive. I don't know whether it'll be, because nobody's reached out to me aside from that one guy. Nobody's hit me up in my email. Nobody's offered to send me the other Nothing earbuds. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, let's see here. Oh, now the sound issue. Yeah, I did figure out that sound issue. That wasn't Comcast. The sound issue was OBS crashed for some reason. I'm like, it's never happened. All these streams that I've done all this time, I never had OBS crash once. That was the very first time. So I'm like, I don't know what happened. So really weird. So, because it isn't a PC issue. Like this PC, I built it last summer and it's a monster. So there's no problems whatsoever. Yeah, which is really weird, man. So I don't know. Let's see here. Hey, take it easy, Jimmy. Be safe, man. Appreciate you coming through though. Let's see. I didn't get any either. Hey, listen, that's how it goes sometimes, man. Yo, passive aggressor, what up, man? Good to see you, bro. Dude, well, thanks for getting them. Hey, yeah, no, it's all good, man. So I was gonna get them anyway. That's the whole point. But it was just very weird because I knew that they had something coming. But then when I suddenly saw everybody dropping videos on them, I was just like, really? So I was like, all right, well, it is what it is. Let me go ahead and hit my pre-order then, because, you know, and that's the weird part, man, because, you know, I know that they're aware of me. So I just don't know. I don't know what happened. My guess, here's the thing. Like, I don't take it personally. My guess is I don't think it was anything like intentionally where they left, like I was left out. Like, I don't think that's the case. I think if anything, there must have been some sort of a miscommunication somewhere. That's it. And that happens. That happens because usually with companies, there's people moving around. There's a lot of moving parts. Sometimes the people that were doing the marketing, you know, the people who are doing working with like YouTubers and stuff, sometimes that person that was doing that last time for the last launch isn't the same person doing it this time. So it happens. So I don't, like I said, I don't take it personal. I'm just, you know, I went ahead and ordered them. That's why before I even tweeted out, I had already had my pre-order in. So I'm like, I'm getting them regardless. So it is what it is. If they end up sending them to me and I end up with more with spare sets, then hey, some channel members might get lucky and I might end up, you know, doing a giveaway on those. We'll see what happens, but that's only if they end up sending them. So, but yeah, man, let's see here. Hey, I'm from the UK. What are your thoughts on Soundcore's P40i? Thinking of buying them. Well, here's the thing. I really enjoy them. If you want to get like my thoughts on those, I do have a video on them out here on my channel. So if you go to my channel page right here, take a little field trip. So ELJEFE Reviews, you go to the live tab right there. And right here, I have a video on the Soundcore P40i. These are my initial impressions. I do really enjoy them. They're great earbuds, great sound, and really, really good value for what you're getting. So yeah, I recommend them. So yeah, if you're thinking about picking them up, pick them up. Let me know how you like them. But yeah, let's see. I need to replace my one more Evo 1 ANC True Wireless with audiophile sound. Suggestion for these days depends on how much you want to spend, man. You got to give us more than that. Come on, man. You're Presto Tech Reviews. You're a review channel. You got to know that when you ask a question like that, you have to give more information. You got to let me know, man. What are you actually looking to spend? That's really what it is, man. Let's see. I think the new Nothing might be a threat to the OnePlus Buds. Yeah, probably. But here's the problem, though. I didn't get the $99 one, so I won't be able to say. So, yeah. I got the $150 ones, and those are going to have to compete with OnePlus Buds 2 Pro, status between 3A and C, Apple AirPods Pro, stuff like that. So, yeah. It's like I had to pick between the two. I picked the higher end version. So, yeah. Yo, Jerome, what up, man? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you. A40 versus Soundcore P40. I would go with the P40s. Here's the main difference, though, is that the P40s are a stem style earbud, so they are slightly bigger. If you really need a small and low profile earbud, then go with the Space A40. But just performance for performance, I would go with the P40i. Let's see here. I'll take them under the table. Yeah, right. Yo, what up, 504? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Hey, Eds, yeah, no worries, man. Glad I could help. Yeah, if you were in a rush for about $200, I would tell you to get the status between 3A and C. So that's what I would get. And those are the ones that you'll see like all over Instagram. They're constantly being pushed. But I do have a video on those as well. It's under the live tab on my channel. Just got to scroll down a little bit, but you will see them. I think I just passed them up, didn't I? Yeah, right here. Status audio between 3A and C. So that's the review for them right there. So, but definitely check those out. Those would be the ones. Like if you want the best under $200 right now, then that's what you want to pick up right there. But yeah. Let's see here. The current under $100 king is it's the OnePlus Buds 3. Those are the best under 100 right now. Right now I'm stuck on my Pixel Buds Pro, but I might grab the latest Sony earbuds. Forgot what they're called. Are you talking about the XM5s? Not sure if that's what you're referring to. Yo, Necula, what up, man? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, man. But that's how we're doing it, though, man. But yeah, so that's one of the things. And I still got another topic I'll talk to you guys about in just a sec as well. But yeah, so hopefully I'll get them. I really did like the cool thing about the nothings that I thought was kind of dope, and I kind of wanted to get them, but like I said, I wanted to get the higher end model, but this yellow does look kind of clean. Like I'm not normally like a yellow accessories type of dude, but it looks kind of cool. It's nice to get like a pop of color every now and then. Personally, I'm more of a blue guy. Like if they would come out with like a blue one, that would have been kind of dope, but still. So at some point I might get these. I'm hoping that maybe because I got the ears that they'll, maybe I can talk them into sending me a set of the ear A's. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to follow up with them though, because I heard back from them, but I haven't heard since like Friday. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, let me see here. All right. Hey, Gwen, good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, the XM5s. Yeah, XM5s are a good choice, man. Like, so yeah, if you want something that's got really strong active noise cancellation, the sound quality is pretty good. Once you EQ them to what you personally like, they actually sound pretty good. So out of the box, I don't think they sound that good, but like I said, EQ works wonders on them. They respond really well to that. Yeah, the between 3A and C, yeah, 100%, man, 100%. I prefer black or white earbuds. I guess I'm just not stylish when it comes to electronics. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's not a problem. I just like the yellow because it looks different. That's all. Just because it looks different. That's literally it. Oh, for the food bank. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Coming through with the €10 super chat. Let's hit it one time for my guy Necula, man.
It's the money. It's the money. It's the money. Yeah. It's the money. It's the money. It's the money. Yeah. It's the money.
Yo, thank you, sir, man. And those horns go crazy. I'll say that all the time, man. I love that. Yo, Tech for Your Needs. What's up, man? Appreciate you. And for people that don't know what he's talking about here, food for the food bank, all the super chat donations and anytime that anyone buys any of my merchandise, 100% of that money ends up going to the Alameda County Community Food Bank. So unfortunately, since I haven't been streaming that much, I haven't been getting a lot of donos or any of that sort of stuff. So it's going to take a little while for me to build up a good enough donation that I can send over. But either way, all of that's going to be building up. So I think the last time we sent out something was right around Thanksgiving or Christmas. So I'm probably going to be putting everything together probably at the 6 month point. So probably around June or July, I'm going to put everything together. So that way I can send them, like a good $500 or $1,000, something like that. So, but yeah, that'll be pretty dope. That'll be pretty dope, man. Let's see. All right. What else do we got here? Let me jump back on this screen. There we go. Okay. All right. Here we are. Just picked up the Soundcore Space One, liking them so far. Nice, man. What earbud tips do you put on the XM5 earbuds? I put the SpinFit Omni on my XM5 earbuds, but try the ones that are included first, because they normally bring, Sony likes to bring these hybrid ear tips that are like silicone outside with memory foam on the inside. They're really good at passive noise isolation. So they improve the performance of the noise cancellation. So try those out first. And if they don't work for you, then at that point, look into ordering yourself a set of like SpinFit Omni. So, but make sure you try those first, because that's one of the things I always tell people, like, SpinFits are great and I love them and they're a great channel partner. So you guys know a lot of my streams are sponsored by SpinFit. but you don't have to get them. That's one of the things I always want to make sure that I emphasize. You don't have to buy them. I always want people to try out what comes in the box to make sure it's working well. And if it's not, then at that point, okay, cool, go ahead and get yourself a set. And that way you'll get the performance out of your earbuds that they should have. So yeah. Does the R50i sound too bassy? I don't have the R50i, so I can't say. It says I bought the Denon Pearl Pro and their sound quality is exceptional. What are the downsides? I don't know. You tell me. What are the downsides? I do have a whole video on them, but here's the thing. For me, very few. The one downside that I hear from people about those, actually, I think two. One of them can't really be helped. Is the size of the earbuds. For some people who have smaller ears, they can be uncomfortable. So that's one. And then the other one is the microphone quality for phone calls. So that's the other. I think those are the two drawbacks that I remember about those earbuds, because battery life is on point, sound quality is exceptional, bass is outstanding, noise cancellation is good, volume is high, they have high gain mode, spatial audio is on point, the personalized audio is unmatched. So yeah, it's super, super good. But yeah, aside from that, I think that was it. I think it was just the mics and the size of the earbuds for people with smaller ears. So as far as I can tell, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Let me see here. I know the Sony XM4 and XM5 headphones, from my experience, seem to be too bass heavy for my taste in the default settings. Oh, yeah. In default settings, yeah, dude. The XM5, both of those, though, you can EQ them so that they sound a lot better. But they're never going to be, like, truly, like, audiophile, like, balanced monitor type of sound. They're never going to be that. Like, that's just not... They were never designed to be that in the first place. So, yeah. Yo, BJ, what up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. Hey, Dakota, good to see you, brother. Appreciate you coming by, man. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the chat because it goes and then like my chat doesn't move. I have to manually move it. Have you done a review of the Earfun Air Pro 3? I have not. No. As far as I know, I never did a review on those. Yeah. I did the Earfun Free Pro 3, but not the Earfun Air Pro 3. Let's see. CP360 of the Omni for MTW4, they're both essentially the same. So yeah, it's just the Omni just is a more advanced version of the CP360. Both of them will work just fine. So I most of my stuff that I was using CP360 on, I've updated to the SpinFit Omni. That's pretty much it. But they'll both work perfectly fine. Yeah. Says, man, Dan and I associate with AV receivers. I'm still trying to remember they make earbuds and headphones now. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, Denon's actually been making headphones for a long time. It's just more in recent history where they started getting into the wireless consumer audio market. So, but yeah. Well, actually, yeah, this is actually the next topic of conversation that I was going to bring up here. But give me just a sec, Corbin. We'll talk about that in just a sec. Says Steve DJ Destiny says, Momentum Trials 4 AZ80, nothing 2 or status 3 for the sub bass and bass, nothing 2 or 110. Yeah, I wouldn't get nothing 2 for bass. Like that's not what I would get. Like they do have bass, but that's not what I would get for bass. If I wanted bass, I'd be going with either the Sennheisers or the Status. So both of those, they can really dig deep, so, but yeah, I wouldn't do nothing. Nothing's tuning is more balanced tuning. So keep that in mind. So I wouldn't go with those if I wanted just a ton of bass. I would be going with a Sennheiser or Status Audio. Yo, Bradley, what up, bro? Good to see you, man. Let's see here. All right. So let me bring these up because Corbin was asking about the new Sony Ultwear. So let's bring that up really quick here. So let me jump over here and let's go to this tab. So this was the other, well, actually that wasn't it. Where did it go? No, I had it up here. Oh no, I'm on the wrong thing. Losing my mind, bro. Losing my mind. There we go. Boom. So these are the headphones that he's referring to here. These are the Ultwear wireless noise canceling headphones from Sony. They just dropped, I think like maybe about a week ago. But yeah, this is just one of those things where I actually have these. I got these before launch, but there was health issues. That's why I haven't been able to like put out my video on these. But these things are sick. So here, let me bring up the other camera. So we got camera 2, and check this out. So I do have them. I've got them right here. These are the Sony Ultwears. So this is the case that they come in too. So they come in a nice case, which is, I was like, all right, first things first, thank you, Sony, because normally with the XB series. So if you guys remember, Sony had an XB series, right? So Sony's always had a WH, that's the 1000 series. And then they had the XB series, like the XB900, XB910. That was their extra bass, right? The Ultwear, they're taking over for the XB series. And normally the XB series didn't come with a case. These do. So I got them right here. I actually got them in the gray color. So yeah, check this out. These things, so rotatable, foldable, unlike, you know, the XM5s. And yeah, these things are legit. They are legit. So one of the first questions that people have been asking me, like the people that know that I have these, have been like, oh, you know, are these better than the XM5s? No. let's just keep it a buck. They are not better than the XM5s when it comes to like the microphone quality, the active noise cancellation, transparency mode. They're not better than the XM5s at that. But what these do bring to the table is crazy levels of bass, and I freaking love it. I actually had to dial it back a bit. And now, to be clear, this isn't like when I talk about bass, I'm talking about real bass. Like I'm talking about physical bass, not haptic bass, like what you get with Skull Candy Crushers. That could be considered quote unquote fake bass because they're using haptic motors that vibrate to give you that bass effect. Now that's cool and all. That's not what's happening here. These are actually giving you like actual bass. So, and it's legit, man. So you can really dial it into the kind of sound that you want. It is really, really rich. I am enjoying them. The noise cancellation on these is very strong. You get good volume out of them as well. They're super, super comfortable for what they are. But yeah, overall, man, I'm truly, truly enjoying these. And one of the cool things now, mind you, these are $199 when you check, when you check them out. They are $199. You can get them in forest gray. You can also get them in white. But here's the thing. Even right now, even at full price, I very strongly recommend these headphones. They are very good. Now, I'm going to be testing them up against everything under $200. So at least all the ones in my collection under $200. But so far, these are going to be really tough to beat. I think Sony has really, they've thrown down a gauntlet for under $200 to see like who's really going to take the throne here. Like who's going to be this top wireless headphone under $200? And I'm pretty sure these are going to be the ones. So yeah, we're going to have to see what's up, man. I'm going to have to do a lot of testing here to see what time it is, but these things, man, I am legitimately impressed. Like that was one of the things where I went into it and I was like, well, we'll see. I don't know, man. XBs have always been cool, but like, man, yeah. So, and I haven't watched other people's reviews on them on purpose because I didn't want it to like kind of taint my own excitement about them, but that's what's going on with these. And I like them, man. So if you're in the market, if you're checking out the new Sony Ultwears at $199, these things are the truth. So far, highly recommended. Good battery, good mics, strong noise cancellation, good transparency mode. You get app support from Sony, and that bass though. So like these are like 100% bass head certified, like straight up. LaShawn would love these. He's my resident bass head. He would love these. So yeah, these got that thick bass, thick. You know what I'm saying? Like you want it to be thick, bro. Like, and I'm talking about real thick, like extra thick, like thick. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right. So just saying. But yeah, so that's what's going on there, man. But I appreciate that question. I'm glad you brought that up because that was a topic that I definitely wanted to talk about during this stream, man. It says, oh, thanks. Yeah, I was waiting on your opinion. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. So you saying the Crushers are using the BBL when it comes to that bass? Yeah. That's not news. That shouldn't be news to you. That's been going on for a long time, man. They've been using the Skull Candy Crusher line has always been using these haptic motors to give you that additional vibration. It's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. I have a set of Skull Candy Crushers myself. So, and it's cool. It's just different. It's like, what's the right way to say it? It's a kind of an unfair advantage, I would say. So, but yeah. And it's, but these aren't that, but these are legit. So yes, I'm definitely enjoying them 100%, man. Let's see. Yeah, thank you. With the triple C's. Exactly, bro. I think Jeff just took the money out of my pockets. Yeah. With me being a balance audiophile, I will not like the Sony XB. Exactly. So it's very much it's like different strokes for different folks, because with the XM5s, you can definitely tune them to be more balanced. These, I guess technically you can as well, but that's not really what these are for. You know what I mean? Like, you don't go to McDonald's and ask for a Whopper. You don't go to Burger King and ask for a Big Mac. You know what I mean? So you wouldn't buy bass heavy headphones to try to get balanced sound. You just wouldn't do that. So it's just not, it's not the right thing for you. But yeah, let's see here. But one of the things I will say is this, I will say 100% is one of the things that I've seen throughout the years is price drops. So, these came out, we're talking, April right now. If you want to get them, jump on them by all means. Highly recommended, worth the money. But we always get sales. So later on in the year, usually it's like June, July, we'll get that like Amazon Prime Day. End of the year, we get the second Prime Day, but we also get like Black Friday deals and stuff like that, Cyber Monday. So usually on stuff like this, you'll see them get discounted. So if you're willing to wait, you can wait on discounts. I'm not saying you have to, because these are they're worth their price. Like, so far in my experience, these are worth their price. But if you don't want to pay that full price, you want to wait for discounts, the people that are out there and are super patient, they always win. Patience wins, because you always end up getting a better deal. So, but man, I'm telling you, man, these are great. These are great headphones, man. Let's see here. I'll give them a try. Hey, that's what's up, man. Exactly. Thick with 5 C's. Thank you, sir. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. I would like some McDonald's. Exactly, right? Oh, man. Let's see here. I like different sound profiles, tuning, depending on what I'm listening to. Yeah, dude, that's totally. Listen, I don't blame you, man. There's a lot of people who are like that. There are a lot of people who are like that, who want something different based on what they're listening to. That's kind of one of the nice things about me having a headphone collection, because depending on what I feel like listening to that day, unless I'm just doing full testing. If I'm like, let's say on a specific day, I'm going to listen to Latin music, or I'm going to listen to classical, or if I'm just going to vibe out to like just straight Motown and oldies or whatever, then I have different headphones that I can enjoy. If I want to listen to just trap or rock or straight hip hop or whatever, then I have a different set of headphones that I would go to for that. So it's nice having that variety. Or if you have, I know a lot of people want to have one headphone that they can tune different ways. That's a little bit tougher to pull off. But yeah, it's nice having things that can kind of work with what you're trying to listen to. So yeah. Aaron says, hey, can we talk about the 150,000 subs, man? That's so awesome. Feels like just a month ago you were at 100K. Yeah, no, man, I appreciate that, dude. I think 100K was, when did we do 100K? I think it was last year sometime, because we did the celebration. We did that big old giveaway. Where are we at? So 100K was here. Where's it at? Let's go. Boom. So 100K was 9 months ago. So this was, I don't even know the date. But yeah, so 9 months ago was there. So it was sometime last year. Sorry, the date's staring me in the face. July 16th, 2023. So yeah, but not bad. I mean, I'm not complaining, man. It's everything in its time is really what it comes down to for me, man. So 150, I'm super, super blessed to be doing this at this level. It's great. I honestly thought 100,000 was a far off dream. 150K is like, it's amazing, man. It's always humbling, to be completely honest, man. It's always super humbling to have that kind of stuff happen. And, yeah, man. So I'm pumped about it. So it's just, yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's hard to fathom, man. Could you imagine like 150,000 people? It's like a stadium, bro. So sometimes it's a little hard to kind of like wrap your head around that stuff, man. Yo, Seb, what up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you sliding through. Says $10 for the most electrifying reviewer in the game, reaching 150K. Thank you. So I appreciate that, man. Let's hit it one time for my guy Seb, man.
It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah. It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah. It's the money.
Yo, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. Let me clear that out real quick. All right, there we go. All right. So, hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Says, I like listening to Trap Hoven and Beats of Fire. Nice. Heck yeah, dude. I was on, I was on when it happened. Nice stuff rolled out for the people. Much appreciated. Right on, man. Says, Muhammad says, do you check the max decibels of Soundcore earbuds right from the box, or do you first change sound settings in the app? Normally I check them right out of the box, how they sound. Yep. So I remember when I was always on here, like in 2019, you had like 40,000 subs. Hey, that's what's up, man. Yo, T, what up, bro? Good to see you, man. My guy T in the house. What up? Hopefully the redecoration and the rebuilding of the studio is going well. My rebuilding of my studio totally stalled out because life got in the way. That's why it's so empty back here still, and I haven't painted. So yeah, man. But I gotta get that done at some point, man. Gotta get that done. Let's see here. Yeah, don't forget your thumbs up. That's right. Oh, man. Yeah, that's what's going on, man. That's what's going on, man. Yo, Trucking Reviews, what up, man? Good to see you. Yo, we bought some Soundcore Space One headphones for the office, but the mic is terrible. Doesn't block out background noise at all. Can you recommend something better for up to $100? Not really, because here's the thing, man. You're not buying the right tool for the right job. So I wouldn't buy noise canceling headphones to use them for professional use and phone calls. That's not what that's for. That's not what that's. So them having mics and being able to take phone calls is kind of like a convenience, but that's not their primary purpose. If you need something for professional use, I would be looking at, professional like office call headsets, like from Jabra or from Poly. That's what you really need. Those ones have amazing noise canceling in their mics because those products are actually made for that job. So I would never recommend anything from whether it's One More or Sony or Soundcore or any. I would never recommend you anything like that, especially under $100, to use them for professional use in the office environment. Like, no, no, it's not. I would never do that. I would never make that recommendation. So because the quality that you're experiencing under $100 for mics, that's pretty much what you're getting from almost anybody at that price point. So I don't even if I wanted to recommend you another set of headphones for that, I wouldn't be able to. So what I strongly recommend, if you're going to use it for professional use, get the right tool for the job and get a dedicated like phone call headset for that job and save the wireless headphones for your personal life. So yeah, don't try to do that. Like, don't do that to yourself, because if you want to get really good mic quality with good background noise cancellation for that type of use out of a set of wireless headphones, you end up having to get something like the Sony XM5 that are closer to $400. So nobody's getting you mic quality at that level under 100. It's just not, it doesn't exist right now. Maybe at some point in the future it'll exist, but not right now. So how do I feel about the Tozo HT2s? They're good, man. I actually spoke about the Tozo HT2s when I did my review of the Soundpeat Space. So, because I actually compared them in that video. So, yeah. Let's see here. Yo, 150K. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. 504 coming through with the 504. Let's hit it, man.
It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah. It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah. It's the money.
Yo, thank you, 504. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. Yo, so you're asking best true wireless right now for balance sound under 100. I would probably tell you to go with something like Soundpeat's Engine 4 is a really good option. If you wanted something with noise cancellation, I would tell you to go with the Moondrop Golden Ages. I believe it's what it's called then. Yeah, Golden Ages. So these guys right here, the Golden Ages. Yeah. So these things are legit, and they're under $100. So yeah, these or the Soundpeat's Engine 4 probably going to be your best option for something under $100 with that kind of sound. But yeah, let's see here. What's the best true wireless that's closest in sound to the best IM you have heard? I wouldn't be able to answer that question. Sorry, man. So I listen to music different at the office than what I use for Teams calls. I actually use a pair of IEMs with a headphone cord on. It works great. Nice. Which headphones is your pick under $100? You mean like over-ear headphones? If you're talking about over-ear, I think for myself, I'd probably be looking at either the Soundcore Space One or the One More Sonoflow. Either of those, super good headphones. There's no such thing as best Bluetooth codec, so don't really stop thinking about headphones and earbuds based on what codec that they have. Codec it's a nice thing to have, but it should never be a buying decision for you. So this question shouldn't even be a question. I said, do you have any idea when Soundcore will release? No, I've been asked this question literally hundreds of times. I don't know. And here's the problem with that question on top of that. If I did know, I wouldn't even be able to tell you. So, but I can tell you wholeheartedly right now, I have no idea. I thought it was going to happen last year. Didn't happen. I'm hoping it'll happen this year. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah. Loudest earbuds I've ever tried. I'd probably say, I'm pretty sure it was there's a few actually. OnePlus has some very loud earbuds coming in at like 120 decibels. I think Tozo had a set that were around 120 decibels. The Denon Pearl Pro in high gain mode get over 120 decibels. So yeah, they're very loud, man. Have you checked the One More Piston Buds Pro Q30? I have not. I have them. I just haven't tested them. But yeah. Said, man, some Money Song slams on my speakers. And listen, hey, right on, man. Glad you like it. That's what's up, man. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on, man. There's nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy going on. But basically, it's just trying to make sure that everything, trying to keep the channel up and running and having things going okay. You know what I mean? But that's really what it's been, man. So, but yeah, it's just been, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about. So why the reason like I had to kind of stop, like I didn't have a live stream last week. And why I haven't been putting out much content was health reasons, ear infections. So that's the thing, man. I keep getting recurring ear infections. And the one that hit me last week I think it was last week. Hold on. Let me check the calendar here. So the ear infection actually ended up hitting me. I think it was around it was around the 8th or the 9th, right around there. So, dude, bad, man. And this time, thankfully, it was only the one ear. Most of the time when I get ear infections, I could actually get ear infections in both ears at the same time. This time it only hit me in my left ear. The problem with what happened this time is that this last one, it was pretty much worse than some of the other ones, but it's left me with side effects, which I'm not happy about. So the first one that I really noticed when it was actually happening was I was having a channel imbalance where everything was muffled in my left ear versus my right ear. You can't test headphones like that. You can't. It's not doable. And then after the muffledness went away, sensitivity. So now everything sounded louder in this ear than in this ear. I'm like, what is happening? And then on top of that, now it seems more volume stabilized, but now loud noises bother me. And I've been getting tinnitus. So it's one of those things where I'm like, all right, I went to see the doctor, trying to figure out what's going on. Basically, we're just trying to make sure that I'm getting cleared out, staying on top of the meds to make sure that I'm clearing out all my sinuses and everything is cool, to make sure the ear infection goes away. So, but what it's left me with is hearing sensitivity. So I'm just trying to make sure that I get better, to make sure that my hearing is okay before I start putting things back in my ears and doing more testing. So that was the main reason why a lot of content had to stop, because man, if you're somebody who's in the earbuds, headphones, IEMs, space where you're testing them and you got an ear infection, bro, that is a hard stop to everything. So yeah, man. Yeah. So that's just one of those things, but so that's kind of what was going on. And that's why a lot of the stuff had to stop, man. But thankfully overall I'm feeling better, but it just sucks when you just feel like crap, You know what I mean? Ear infections are, so for me, when I get them, man, I start getting dizzy, I start getting lightheaded. And then when it really kicks in, I get the full blown fever, ear pain, ear drainage. I guess it's bad, man. It's just not good. So, but that's what's been going on, man. And thankfully, for the most part, it isn't an issue. Like I know, I basically know, or at least have a good idea of what happened. And I started working out way harder. And I'm pretty sure that sweat started getting into my ears. So because it's never really been an ear tip issue for me. Because for me personally, one, I use medical grade spin fit ear tips. Two, I clean them very regularly or replace them as needed because thankfully, because I do have them as a sponsor, they've sent me a ton of them. So I have plenty that I can replace. So that's usually not an issue. I'm not the kind of person that like, wears earbuds and just puts them in the case and then puts them back in my ear. That's not what I do. So, but yeah, so that can happen. Or, for me, sometimes it could even happen where, water gets in my ears, like in the shower, and that can cause a problem as well. So you just have to be careful, man. But yeah, so that's what's going on, man. But that plus allergies, we're in allergy season right now too. So it's just, yeah. There's a lot going on there, but overall I'm feeling a lot better, but you just have to be very careful. So yeah. Oh yeah, no, I had vertigo years ago. Thankfully didn't happen. Thankfully, cause vertigo is the freaking worst. So yeah, no, thankfully it didn't happen, man. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been slowing things down, but hopefully I can get everything back on track here as soon as possible. I just kind of want to give you guys a heads up as to why, cause everything had to come to a stop. It's like, how can I put out a review and I can't even put earbuds in my ears? You know what I mean? How am I going to test everything? Like I've done a lot of testing just in natural, and thankfully I've taken a lot of notes, but sometimes when I'm writing my script or when I'm getting ready to shoot, to double check my information, I'm putting them in my ears to make sure, oh yeah, okay, that's exactly it. Or sometimes right when I'm shooting my review, a manufacturer will put out a firmware update. Then I got to retest things. So yeah, it happens, man. Yeah. So that's what it is, man. Yeah, but that's going to end up doing it for me, man. I'm going to end up shutting it down right here. I appreciate everybody coming through for the live Q&A, man. I'm probably going to end up having to do either more live streams, maybe during the week. I don't know, man, because the other part that's going on right now is work has been crazy. So I do have a job. For people that don't realize this, I do have a job outside of doing these live streams and videos on YouTube. And work has been super, super crazy. So hopefully I'll get more time this week to where I can start getting some content out for you guys. But either way, man, I appreciate you guys coming through, man. Everybody who slid through and hung out with me today, greatly appreciate you guys. I cannot thank you all enough. But yeah, just, take care of yourselves. And I'm going to try to get this content out on the Sennheisers, on the Sonys as soon as possible, because yeah, Sony hooked me up and I want to make sure that I get this content out for them. But yeah, anything you guys need, you guys know where to find me. Hit my comment section. If you guys haven't followed me, make sure you follow me over on Instagram. That's where I spend most of my time now. So that's Instagram, / ELJEFEREVIEWS or at ELJEFEREVIEWS. That's where you can find me as well. So I'm usually there posting all day, just posting random memes and other stuff. So, but that's where I'm at. But yeah, either way, man, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.